This is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com, and we are looking at ticker symbol GRPN. Okay, this is a daily chart, and each candle represents 1 day of trading. Okay, so there was this huge gap up open on Friday, and that created this gap here between high of day on last Thursday and low of day on last Friday, on between the 11th and the 12th, and then that put a close above the 50-day moving average, currently at 284, and then that was followed by a big gap open today with a close or open above the 100-day moving average at 307, and then the share price continued to run to the 200-day moving average at 413. That created this second gap. So now there are two gaps on the chart, and as you can see, the share price hit this red line here, which is the 200-day moving average, and the share price broke that level intraday and then pulled back. So the close was below the 200-day moving average, which is the key level to break. Going forward, candles forming above the 200-day moving average will equal more upside potential. Fail to break the 200-day moving average resistance level, and that will put this 100-day moving average support test on deck, and a possible gap fill down here. As you can see, the close today was above the closing price here, the November closing price, key closing price, and so that was a bullish close, barely closed above that, and then the upper wick on the candle hit this September resistance, which will be the first key level to break. If the share price breaks that level tomorrow, the next key resistance level to break will be this end of August close. Okay, and then if you look down here, there's this giant volume spike today, monster volume behind the move. The upper wick on today's candle does show some profit taking off of high of day levels. So giant volume. And then if you look down here at MACD, the MACD line is vertical. As you can see, it's very steep. That trajectory is unsustainable. So keep an eye out for MACD to start to hook, because that trajectory is not sustainable. You can see there's a big spike on the MACD histogram, and then if you look up here at Fasto, you'll see Fasto closed above 80 in the overbought power zone, up here at 92.34. Previous closes up here above 80 have signaled the top of the prior runs. If you could look here before this pullback here in December, there was a close up here above 80, and then if you look back here in November, same thing, and then same thing here in September. So it remains to be seen if Fasto can buck the trend and continue heading higher while above 80 on Fasto. And you can see up here RSI closed above 70 in the overbought power zone, and so that remains to be seen too, if GRPN can head higher above 70 on RSI. Okay, thank you for viewing this chart. And one more thing before I go, there was a gap here in November that was created in the first week of November between the low of day on this candle and the high of day on this candle. That gap is now filled by today's candle. So you have one gap filled and two new gaps created on the chart. Okay, thank you very much. Check us out at mychartcoach.com or at our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com. Thank you.